Can I?
I'm keeping that. Nerd Soul. For me, M. Night is, for me, I would consider M. Night back. He's on a streak. For me, he's made 3 movies in a row that I like. So for me, I'm like, he's back.
M. Night Shyamalan.
I'm like, he's back.
Well,
but there's a lot of people.
I feel like M. Night did 2 that was whack, but the rest of the catalog is pretty decent, I feel like.
And I think if you can accept that what M. Night Shyamalan does is make 2.5-hour Twilight Zone episodes, it becomes easier to settle. Like, that's his swag, that's his style. And sometimes he does other stuff, but that's really his bag, is playing that surprise ending game. And if you just, he's a filmmaker like the same way that De Palma is, like De Palma do, you know, he like to do split screen. You just got to roll with how the people get down and let them do it. So,
right. He got a bag. Right. I think Shyamalan misstepped on The Happening and possibly Lady in the Water. Like, I didn't hate Lady in the Water. I kind of went, like, I took the ride on.
Right. But I can see how folks would be like, no.
Right.
For me, I thought Lady in the Water was cool. I just felt like we went the long way around the block to get to where we were going.
Well, we totally went the long way around the block.
Because at the end, I was like, so this
is your own adventure movie, right? Like, it's kind of...
That's exactly what it is. Because you can pick like you can pick your own ending of
right. It probably works better as a DVD. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you know, I didn't hate the what's that other one with the people in the woods?
Village? Oh no!
I didn't hate the Village.
Like, I remember being in the theater, and when she walked, and it was like New York City or something. I was like, nope.
But but all the way.
I was like, I don't believe you.
All the way up to the point that she went into the forest, all the foreboding and all the sort of tension and build up was nice though, right?
Yeah, it was just no payoff. That payoff for me was kind of weak. The suspense was cool, but when it got to the payoff, I was like, man, I'm going home.
Spoilers for everybody who hasn't seen it, apparently.
Yeah, like a 20-year-old movie or something.
If they had real monsters in the woods, that would have been fire.
Yeah,
fire.
Classic.
All right, cool.
I think that's what it is, that he swings hard, and sometimes the endings don't stick to landing. So, like, when the payoff is that hard taffy candy that grandma keeps in the purse, it's like, oh, yeah, we could have.
Well, and it's like, because that's his bag, you're expecting him to do something. So if it don't work, like with what you built up in your mind, then people get like pissed off, right? Except for The Happening, because The Happening is absolute trash.
The Happening,
literally, The Happening is the opposite of the title.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like The Happening, Signs, and The Village are the joints that I was like, all right, man, look, I can't roll with you.
Oh, you didn't like Signs?
No.
Signs,
it was okay, but I can understand that. Signs is a movie that, as a black person, like why would you trip over that law? Like, it's like that whole movie is that. It's like, oh yeah, you're supposed to leave. Like the credits just started rolling.
I went on a ride with Signs. Like if it wasn't
Signs, Gibson, and all the black people are safe.
If it wasn't for Mel Gibson, like in his current super, Grand Dragon persona, I would mess with Signs. Like I enjoyed Signs for real. Like I was in that. I was like, oh man, they got aliens. Oh, the water. Yeah, the water. Like that was me. I was in it. I was with it.
A great idea for a terrible remake. Mel Gibson as the Grand Dragon. It's a remake of Last Dragon, but with Mel Gibson.
No.
No. Grand Dragon, and you don't like black people.
Yo, I cannot watch a movie with Mel Gibson. Yo, I can't. Like, if I see his face, I'd be like, I ain't watching that.
Bro, it's dude.
I used to love Lethal Weapon.
It was. I think he burned himself when he was like, he kind of. it was bad enough what he did, but when he came through on some like, I ain't apologizing, I'ma just let this die. And it's like, yo, I don't think this is going to die. Like, if I'm his PR person, I'm like, I don't think this is going to die. And he's like, well, I'll just make a good movie. I'm like, yeah, it'll be good, but people still ain't going to like you.
Right. You a good actor, but you a bad person. Like,
he was in a movie where he played a villain, and he actually did a good job because I saw it on TV or something.
Talking about Machete?
Not
a villain in Machete?
Yeah, I totally looked at that movie and was like, F that guy.
Yeah.
Well done.
I was just like, I don't think people like you yet. Like, you gotta come back and be like, all right, y'all, look, I know I ain't saying nothing. I thought it was gonna die down.
Well, you know, your boy there stuck his foot in it again. Well, first, he had a series of voicemails to his girlfriend at the time where he literally was like, if you got raped by a pack of, he doesn't like black people. Let's put it like that.
Right.
And
let's say if he was talking about,
he just did a new movie where he's in South America. So it's him and his white family in South America fighting a drug cartel.
Right.
During a hurricane. Because they don't want to move during a hurricane.
Okay. With that said, are we going? So we got two for Avatar.
Get the Gringo? Is that what that's called?
No, it's called some kind of storm or the perfect, like, you know, something dumb. Something that look like it should be on Sci-Fi Network with sharks in it. But what were you saying?
Dang.
Yo.